It's been about 60 days of doing the G-Wagen, and I'm going to be honest with you, this day I did not think was going to come. But the last week went by so fast of everything that we just knocked down and nailed out. And now the G-Wagen is done. We still got to take it out and drive it and get some cool videos and pictures, but I'm super pumped to show you guys what it looks like right now, completed with everything done. So let's go outside and check it out. The light guards were something that I had to do. Love the way those turned out. And we kept that whole black theme up front. Again, I saw one online. I was like, this is something that we've got to do. So that turned out great. And all this stuff is a texture black. It's actually like a truck lining texture black that we did all the trim pieces for. Again, got the new tires on there, cleaned up the wheels, had those all redone, cleaned up all the inside of the fender wells, redid the door handles. This was the huge project of doing the canvas top. Remember, that was all camo. We painted the entire thing with fabric paint, and it is perfect. And kind of you can see some of the camo lines. So on top, it almost looks like it's ghost camo. So it's kind of like a cool little feature to it. It would have been impossible to replace all of these things in the windows. So we left those as is and left the whole inside green, which when you see from the inside, it looks how it should. My wife, she found the gas can, the jerry can at a military surplus store. Actually, I had a couple of these already from our Macon rally build, but we gave them away, so I had to go buy another one. Spare tire, looking good. Got all the bumper stuff redone, tow hitch, all that stuff looks great. And then, of course, we've got the inside. I would say the inside came out better than expected. The seats were the selling point on needing to make this interior really pop. The factory seats, they had some tears in them. They were a little bit worn, but they didn't look too bad, but they needed to be redone. However, trying to match that color was impossible to just do two seats. We did all four seats in this different green vinyl and even added like a brown stitching to it. And the guys at C&L Upholstery in Tempe, Scottsdale, he did a great job on this. And I think the green really complements everything that's been done. To keep the ruggedness of the G-Wagen, we left the door panels that they had on the interior, and we actually painted these with the textured black too. Here you can see the inside. Look at the way the green flows of the canvas top. And remember, this entire top comes off, and then you can actually fold down. Obviously, with any build, it's got to have sound system. Nothing over the top. We added a radio and some speakers to it. We got this retro looking Bluetooth radio off Amazon. And since this is 24 volt, there's two batteries for this diesel. We had to get a converter. Amazon got that. Got some speaker pods and put these Pile 4-inch speakers in them. He made this custom center console. I stained it. We cut some vinyl padding to sit in there, and it looks killer. We cleaned up the shift boots and the shift knobs and polished everything off, repainted this storage compartment on here. And then you can see we've got the rear seats and we've got storage compartments on the front. So we painted those texture black, and the bases are all gloss black. But going back to the sound system, we grabbed these 6x9 Rockford speakers, which sound incredible, and got some just speaker boxes again off Amazon, which fit perfect here in the fender well. Made some nice brackets to mount them in there, and they really, really sound good. They're all the way in the back, but they sound killer. And the wood flooring, left that very patina, kind of painted around the edges to get that a little bit cleaner, but just like the way it turned out. And still, some of my most favorite things on the car is the engine bay, because I thought these were super nice touches to it. And that is, we painted the valve cover to match. We painted the full intake because it needed a little refresh, and we painted the storage box. Yes, there's a storage box underneath the hood. This is a textured black top and a gloss black or matte black on the side, but we painted the header, so that really helped clean it up. So overall, the engine bay looks amazing. This is an actual factory accessory, but we couldn't get the actual shovel. So we found a shovel that was very similar and painted it with the same green, black center. That is the original mount, and it just looks so good underneath the hood. All right, we're off to go get the title done. Gonna head over to the DMV and provide them all the documents, and hopefully they like what we got and we get a title. Well, we got the title. That was pretty easy. Did the level 1 VIN inspection and got everything we needed. So it was a must to have the translation, which we did that, and all the original documents, EPA certification from it coming through port, and the whole, just that process alone at the DMV, $4. So what's next? We're going to calculate how much we have into it, and then we're going to take it out for a little drive and just cruise it and make sure it looks like it needs to look and everything functions as it should. And it's time to put it up for sale.